welcome to my channel. I'm Thorns, and today we are fashion warsing the holy tomatoes out of the new Mist Shard armor and its blooming variant. There are timestamps below so you can jump to the armor model and weight you are interested in, as well as links to the Guild Wars 2 wiki for the stats. The base Mist Shard armor is unlocked via achievements related to the new War Eternal map, Dragonfall, which is also where you find the vendor who sells the upgraded Blossoming variation too. She is located near the Pat Command waypoint, and these pieces will cost you between 5 and 10 spirit shards, between 50 and 100 Mistborn motes. There are farmable nodes all over Dragonfall, and 10 to 20 globs of ectoplasm each. So now you know how to unlock these lovelies. It's time for the eye candy, starting with some luxurious light armor skins. The male and female Asuran armor models are the same for this set, both wearing the male variant of the armor. I love the metallic detail, and the Asurans look particularly cute in the horned skull cap. It's so sweet. Also, Asuran players, look down because rejoice. Those tiny little piggies are covered to perfection. I dislike vehemently armors that bind the poor Asura's feet. Let's free those toes. FYI, the colours shown here are the base set blandest of bland, and it still looks fantastic. Onto the Charr, and first things first. We are free to swish our beautiful tails with very minimal clipping. Now this set has a strong look which matches well with the sharp shape language of the race for both iterations of the armor. Like the Asuran, both male and female share the same armor skin. I think the set leans to gender neutrality, which is very nice indeed. Now light armors can be hit and miss for Charr, especially males, and this one is most assuredly a hit for me. I love the geometric shapes on the kilt. Norn, humans and Sylvari boys all share this armor skin. And I'm really enjoying the winged feel, very befitting of the theme of War Eternal. The crystal shards on the bloom set give a dash of drama and a pop of colour which is very welcome. The blooming set is most assuredly an upgrade, but not overwhelming with all its embellishments of crystal. I really love it. This model is used on the human, Norn and Sylvari female avatars. Now I have to be honest, as lovely as this set is, I actually prefer the male version of it, and I was a little crestfallen when I equipped it. In comparison to the more gender neutral armor set, it's fairly fussy, and I prefer the kilt shape on the other version. That said, of course, all Guild Wars gear is rendered to perfection, and the blooming set is very well done, but boobs don't always need scaffolding, just saying. Anyway, onwards we journey to the bum cape free medium armor. Now, the medium set is super cute on the Asuran. Oh my goodness, I just can't get enough of their oversized heads in these horns. They look adorable. Also, rejoice again, because no long coat, as we can see. Both male and female Asurans obviously share this model. I think it has just enough flair without going over the top with the scales, and the Blossoming variant ramps up the visuals nicely. Also, look down again. Feeties galore, wonderful. All my toes happily showing. Onto the Charr, and our tails, paws and claws are free to enjoy the spring air again with the medium Mist Shard and blooming sets. Clip free. The dragon scale torso is just a joy to behold, and much more dominant on the Charr model. The helm is less cartoonish as well as on our Asuran brethren, but you might run into some clipping issues here like me with your horns. I have to say, I love both these sets on the Charr. I think it complements really well the Charr's stocky physique. Male humanoids, so humans, Norns, Sylvari boys all share this armour model. I'm going to keep saying this for people who are jumping about using the timestamp, so forgive me for my repetition. Now this gear looks like a proper leather male hybrid set, and the asymmetrical style, particularly in the hips, is just lovely, and I am in love with that sash. It looks amazing. I honestly think these sets are an absolute must-have for gentlemen medium armour wearers. Onto the humanoid females. This style is the same for human, Norn and Sylvari female avatars. It's much more ornate than the other versions, the dragon scales forming a kind of bustier, scaffolding again, boob scaffolding, yay, but it does actually retain the asymmetry that seems to be a staple of these sets. There is a flair of almost the burlesque to the set, with that strategically placed leg cutout and cleavage clamping metalwork that makes it feel kind of less grounded than the other base iterations of this armour. Finally, we come to the heavy armour skins. So, starting with the Asura, which again has the same skin for the boys and the girls. Sadly, Asurans can suffer from looking fairly infantile because of just the natural form of their physique, and here they look like they're wearing a kind of male romper suit, I'm gonna say, for the base. But do not despair, because thankfully the blossoming version is a far superior and it looks like an honest to goodness epic set of armour. Also, oh my god, kawaii, big head, big head, big head. Okay. So on to the Charr set, which works perfectly with the tail and feeties, with only that horn clipping issue. Thankfully though, none of them chop your horns off, which is sacrilegious. The heavy version holds with the leather male aesthetic, and it works really well. The Charr's blooming set has blossomed gigantic shards, but happily they carry them off extremely well. Even my more slight female avatar here. It is a beautiful, brilliant set. Onto the male humanoids. So this model is shared between humans, Norn and Sylvari boys. I am obsessed with the high neck look of this, and when you dye it a dark, rich hue, it looks amazing. The scales are just beautiful as well. And the articulation and segmenting details on the leg plates are just gorgeous. This set is so detail rich, even in the base bland model and colour palette. The blooming variant is, it's just amazing. I think it's my favourite of all the Miss Shard sets so far. Finally, we come to the female humanoid heavy set. Again, this is shared amongst all the ladies, humans, Norns and Sylvari, and differs from the boys in its inexplicable cutouts, or perhaps not so inexplicable anyway, and its distinct lack on the base variant of scales. And honestly, I think this does the set a disservice, and it is far blander for their absence. Who pinch-hit my scales, dude? Happily, we get our scales back with the blossoming set, which is truly beautiful, bare belly or not. But we come to the end of the video, so that is all the Miss Shard armors, blooming and not blooming. Let me know in the comments if you're going to be taking the time to run the achievements and farm the materials to unlock these beauties. If you're looking for me in game, I'm probably going to be on the Dragonfall map for the foreseeable future until I have all of these beautiful, beautiful sets. And if you enjoyed this showcase, please like, share, subscribe, and please do show some love to Kyle, Jeffrey Nelson, Hayne, Cub, Molini, Ada, Jolly Joestar, Christopher Martin, Dark Griever, Sir Azu, and all my wonderful patrons, without whom I would be unable to dedicate the time and resources I do to my content creation. If you want to be a patron of mine, there are links below. And if you are feeling inspired to dive into Path of Fire, to explore and get these beautiful, beautiful skins, there are referral links below, not only to the Path of Fire expansion, but also to the base game, which is free, and the Heart of Thorns expansion too, thanks to the generosity of Arenanet and their partner program, of whom I am a proud affiliate. Using any of these referral links directly supports my channel. Now I hope you will join me again very soon for more Guild Wars 2 War Eternal content. There is lots coming up on the channel, but until then, as always, thanks for watching.